Welcome back. Just like when you go to the doctor and end up getting a shot, you didn't ask for it, but you needed it. And that's exactly what we do here in Nobody Ask You.
We help complete strangers who have posted their questions to online forums. Okay, so let's take a look at today's first question.
How do I turn things around at work? This is from Noah Day.
Yes.
I recently started a new position in a supervisory role, and during my introduction to the staff, I said, please let me know if I'm making any mistakes. In hindsight, I wish I had projected more confidence. How do I correct this and look more like a boss to my coworkers?
Fire someone, anyone.
Yeah,
the first person you walk into.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
Ring them up.
Make it public, make it aggressive. Mm-hmm. You know what you did, and we don't stand for that here at JJ McGillicuddy and Sons.
Hire a new person you know is terrible to fire.
To fire.
Yeah, get a buddy. Hire them and fire them.
Get Lee's close friend, that comedian Ryan. Get him in.
I still haven't thought that
Fire
guy's
him.
name. I'm going to think of it in a minute.
No, I think just start being authoritative. I think we all think of a boss as mean and horrible, but you don't have to be that way to be a good boss. Just listen to people when they have complaints, solve problems quickly, get in there.
It's not true. I rule by fear.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's afraid of you?
Everyone.
No, are you afraid of Lee?
I can't say.
Because he's too afraid to answer. See?
It worked.
I rule by friendship. So I may not be a great boss because I just want to be friends with everyone that works for me. I'm like, what?
Well, I try to be affectionate, and they hate that. Baby
yeah,
Seth
I don't
hates it.
think anyone would say a way to be a great boss is to be affectionate.
I don't mean
That's actually
in a weird way. I mean in a familiar, brotherly way. You know, not a husband-wife way. You know what I'm saying.
Sure,
You just give a fellow a squeeze and say, I appreciate you. Nothing wrong with physical contact.
I disagree entirely. Disagree entirely as a woman in the workplace.
I didn't say women.
Oh, just men?
Not talking about the women.
You're just talking about men.
I'm just hugging fellas. Yeah.
Get in here. Noah needs a hug. He looks like.
I should go over there and
You
give him
should
one.
give him one. Noah, you
It'll
know.
be the most awkward thing you've ever seen.
But Noah, go ahead and say what we all know. It means a lot to you when Lee forces a hug.
Yes, I feel so connected in those moments.
And I respect him as a boss. No, I would just say just be the boss you wish you had. Because most of us have had terrible bosses at some point. Everybody has. Just don't be that guy. Okay, the next question today. Are there any free-roaming pets that hunt and eat spiders?
Yes.
There's a
Snakes.
giant spider hiding somewhere in my room. My cat isn't helping, so I'm thinking I need to release something else to take care of it. Any recommendations?
A snake. Let that snake go.
Or
an anteater.
Anteater.
That's a good suggestion.
Yes. Can you rent
Now,
anteaters by the day?
What's the difference between an anteater and an aardvark? Is there a difference? Are they two different animals?
They are, I think. Aren't they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't one have a snout, sort of like a elephant, and sucks the ants up out of the ant hill?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that an anteater?
Yeah, but I don't know what an aardvark does.
I don't either.
I don't either. I've never seen an aardvark.
That is the worst, when you see a spider and you go to
I
get
hate
like
spiders.
toilet paper to pick it up, and then you come back and it's nowhere to be seen. And you're
Yeah,
like, it's
just
just
watch.
waiting in my sock drawer isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Now when I go to get,
It's in my underwear drawer.
it's gonna wish it wasn't. Oh, no. I don't know.
Wow, that's dark. What do you think of that, spider?
I put dirty ones back in there.
You're not the only one with 8 legs. I don't even know what that means, Noah, but it's something I said.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
You can tell we haven't been on the desk in a while. We are really rusty.
Yeah. How do I tell my coworker they smell bad? 2 simple initials.
Okay.
P-U.
P.
Yeah. I work with this guy. He's so incredibly nice, but once a week I have to have a one-on-one meeting with him to talk about sales. And his body odor is so strong that I can't really bear the smell during the hour-long meetings. What do I do? This is a tough one.
Yeah, because
Woo! Nothing worse than BO. I'm terrified of it.
I'm too. I've only had 1 or 2 instances in my entire life where I truly ran into someone that had legitimate, shocking body odor.
I mean, for me, I don't want to smell. I'm terrified I do all the time.
Here's what I think. You get in that one-on-one meeting, you address it as the last thing in that meeting, so you got to make it through the hour. But you just say, hey man, I'm talking to you about this because I care about you and I value your opinion and your place in this workplace. got a bit of a problem, and I just want to let you know because I'm afraid it might be affecting your relationship with other people like it's affecting it with me. So I think if you approach it as you're really doing this person a favor, because you're not surely not the only person who's noticing this body odor. You're going to help them out if they can get a handle on it.
So you wind them up with kindness, and then at the end of it you say, but I got to ask, did you fart?
Just, hey, maybe bring in a bottle of body wash.
Or maybe you just get a bio hazmat suit and conduct the meeting.
No, I think you approach it like an adult and just, what do you think, Noah?
Act like it doesn't bother you, but then just pass out at the end of the meeting. And when they revive you, say, sorry, I smelled something that made me pass out. And then he'll be like, I got to fix this.
Yeah.
They may not be aware of it, Noah.
They'll be made aware of it if you.
What is it, the old trick you could do?
Stand upwind of them?
Sure. What am I?
Hey, buddy, I like to have our meetings outside from now on.
What am I, George Custer, out here having a meeting out on the plains?
Yeah.
No, you take what is it? The people that do autopsies and stuff like that. They put like Vicks Vapor Rub or something under their nose.
Sure.
Something really strong that blocks it.
You think that he won't notice you've got a really shiny upper lip in your meeting?
Well, I mean, if you don't want to hurt the guy's feelings, that's one way to do it.
His feelings are going to be hurt when someone else throughout his life journey tells him, dude, you don't smell great. Go ahead and solve that problem for him. Be a friend. Be a good coworker, and just
he'll never forgive you.
Bite the bullet. Just do it and then get out of there.